Hi everyone, my name is Jordan McLean and I will be discussing the psychology of forgiveness. Have any of you been hurt by the actions or words of another? I would like to guess that everyone listening has. Being hurt by someone one way or another is inevitable, but what can you do? You may feel hurt, betrayed, bitter, or angry, and there are ways to let go of such feelings. According to many different knowledgeable sources, letting go of these hard feelings can bring happiness into one's life. So, how do we do this? We forgive. What exactly is forgiveness anyway? Forgiveness is the decision to let go of resentment and hard feelings. Have you ever heard the saying, always forgive but never forget? I find this to be important because you should never forget what a certain situation has taught you, but forgiving will give you closure to that situation. Something important to remember is that that forgiveness does not excuse wrongdoings of others or justify someone's hurtful actions. Forgiveness brings peace of mind and helps you go on with your life without resentment. Forgiveness leads to more than just a lack of resentment. My old psychology book suggests that forgiveness may lead to fewer symptoms of depression, less stress, less anxiety, less hostility, lower blood pressure, and healthier relationships. So, why is it easy to hold on to a grudge? My psychology book also suggests that when someone is hurt emotionally, that person becomes angry, confused, or sad. These feelings can turn into hostility and severe resentment. Letting negative feelings swarm your mind can lead to a downward spiral of bad feelings. This generally happens to people who are repeatedly hurt by others. Being unforgiving can lead to a difficult life when it comes to relationships. People that are unforgiving bring anger and resentment into every relationship that happens to them, which is hurtful to everyone involved. This actually makes the situation worse because part of forgiving someone is understanding the whole situation. How do we reach this state of forgiveness, though? There are 4 steps I found in a peer-reviewed article online that can help us. The first step is to express the emotion or put a name on the emotion that we are feeling. Whatever happened to make you upset, you, the forgiver, needs to learn the exact emotion or emotions and result of that. This allows the forgiver to address other areas of need. The second step is to fully understand why we are feeling the way we are feeling. For example, I feel angry because Tommy stole my lunch. I am also angry because I will starve today because I have no lunch. These steps direct our thoughts so we don't spiral down into a depressed, angry chasm. The third step can be tricky. The third step is to find a reasonable amount of reassurance that the hurtful act will not happen again. This may take precautions or an apology. The fourth and final step may be the most difficult: let go. This step requires a promise not to hold a grudge. This also requires us not to readdress hurtful times in use of an argument. An example of this would be, well, do you remember that one time you forgot to pick me up from school? These 4 steps can be a useful pathway to peace of mind and happiness. The psychology of forgiveness is often something people don't put a lot of thought into. Forgiveness can be a helpful tool to become a happier person, and that is why I believe everyone should learn and practice it.